So what does it mean to be a wannabe bodybuilder? This morning I had nothing in me, and then I snoozed my alarm as well. So yeah, we're heading to the gym at lunch break. So because I didn't go to the gym in the morning, I didn't have a full breakfast today. I had my snack, or like half of the breakfast, at about 8. And so what I'm having now is like, it's a snack, right? I just call it a snack. 2 tablespoons peanut butter, 2 tablespoons yogurt, about 200 ml of milk, and then tobwa. I don't know what tobwa is in English, but if you're Zambian, you know what tobwa is. Just about 2 scoops. I'm using a protein scooper, which is about 150 ml, then whatever you call it. 2 of those, right? And then just mix it nicely. Then a bit of water just to get the tobwa mixed. I'm using tobwa because one of the bodybuilders who won the competition said use tobwa. But it's like a good starting snack. So that's why we're doing that. And then I had a meal or a snack again, or the rest of the breakfast, about an hour ago. Yes, an hour ago. 5 boiled eggs and a little bit of the broccoli, which I'll have at lunch as well. I think I need to stop putting the picture of the food. But yeah, and then so now we're going in for a chest and delts part 2. And yeah, so I'm going to try and not take pre-workout right now. I'll take pre-workout during the I'll take pre-workout during the workout. But I want to start the workout without taking the pre, because I had a meal about an hour ago and I do feel fueled enough. So let's get it.
So yeah, we start the chest and delts part 2, or like the secondary one, with the smith machines. If you notice, like very nice slow control, 3 seconds down, maybe pause for 1.5 seconds, and then explode up. Then right from there, jump into lateral raises. So with lateral raises, what I'm doing, because it's about, I think it's 6 sets, 20 reps each, I start from a 35 to 30, 25 to 20, 15, something like that. But this session I did 35, 25, 12.5. So you start at max reps again, then jump into 30 reps at the 12.5 pounds. This is pounds, not kilos. Then you jump into seated, like leaning forward to target the rear delts. Here I was working with 15s, 12.5s again, and 20s. This is pounds for everything. So I started with 12.5s, moved to 20s, then I finished off with 12.5s, and then yeah, those should be 12.5s. That's not 50. Yeah, that should be 12.5. And then as we don't keep going, okay, yeah. So I try to go a bit slower with the 12.5s, because after a while, you see there's like, I'm just swinging. Yeah, just kind of like just swinging. But at this point, the muscle feels really burnt out already. And yeah, you call it quits when you can. Then we move into the pec deck, chest fly, whatever you call it. Here again, it looks like 130, 150, should be 150. for 30 reps, three sets. Really and truly at this point I'm tired and I'm not really going. You can see we're almost swinging, but the form, I try to keep the form uncompromised. I could probably slow it down a little bit. For sure, but I'm sweating, I'm tired, and this was a midday session, as a wannabe bodybuilder, so I was thinking about time as well, getting back to the office in good time. But overall it was a good session. I think by the time I was getting to I was contemplating going up the stairs to do cardio, but I ended up just doing a PM cardio session on this day. Yeah, this is probably like rep 30, rep 29. And then for the rear delts, I usually finish off with the machine row. So what I try to do is put the seat quite low. I got this tip from Boyd. And then the padding is right on your chest, below your chin. And then here you're really going for reps. I can't go too heavy because after a while you start engaging a lot of your back, like the mid-back, a bit of the biceps, forearms get involved. So at some point we're really just trying to, the rear delt has been activated on the dumbbells. Now we're just trying to get a nice finisher to really wear out that muscle right at the end of the workout, because generally the delts have been worked throughout the entire workout, but now the rear, just trying to target the rear delts. But yeah, that was the lunchtime lift. Pretty solid lift if you ask me. But yeah, call it a day and catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.